The Bates family world has been a whirlwind. The last few days have been full of unexpected surprises. Just when you think everything have settled down, there has been plenty to keep fans talking and buzzing, from heartwarming family milestones to dramatic events that raise eyebrows. We can't reveal everything just yet, but let's just say that there will be surprises, birthdays, and babies. In this video, we're exploring the most recent developments from a number of Bates relatives. Fans have been moved, frightened, and occasionally even made to laugh out by these stories. You're in the perfect place if you enjoy following every adorable, dramatic, and erratic moment in this expanding family. To ensure that you never miss an update, take a seat, click the like button, confirm that you are subscribed, and press the bell. You won't want to miss what comes next, I promise. The joy of new motherhood may come to mind when you image serene moments and flawless photographs. However, Carolyn Bates Stewart only served as a reminder to everyone that having a newborn is not glamorous at all. And her honesty is something that followers adore. 5 days after giving birth, Carolyn made the decision to document what a typical night in her home with 3 young children looks like. The outcome was a mix of crazy, endearing, and quite relatable. As Carolyn held navy garments and her 2 older children climbed all over the scene, the reel she shared began at 9:03 p.m. Sofa. Bedtime felt less like a ritual and more like a production, complete with wrangling pajamas and cleaning sticky hands. By 9:52, Evan was running back and forth while Carolyn rocked Navy through another feeding, his eyes weary but his smile intact. He goes from brushing his teeth to editing on his computer while wearing headphones, and then he returns to swaddle the infant. The quiet moments were the most poignant. Evan stepped in to help while Carolyn sat yawning and held her newborn at 12:45 a.m. By 3:15 the Navy was at last resolved. Evan fell down next to the elder children who had sprawled across the bed. It was not staged. It lacked polish. It was the unadulterated truth. In their comments, fans praised Carolyn for being honest, and referred to Evan as a gem for his hands-on help. While some acknowledged that they were crying as they saw 2 worn-out parents give their all to their small family, others remarked on how much Navy already resembles big sister Leia. Perhaps that's why this clip has been so powerful. A chord like that. It serves as a reminder that the most important moments are the ones that are beautiful even in the midst of chaotic, restless nights. What happens when your husband surprises you with a wild party you didn't anticipate, when all you were hoping for was a peaceful birthday dinner? Fans are raving about Katie Bates Clark, because that's exactly what happened to her. Although turning 25 is a significant event in and of itself, Katie's husband Travis made sure that this birthday would be one she will never forget. The kitchen was first decorated with balloons and silver 25s. As Travis recorded her response on camera, Katie covered her face in shock as she entered the room with the baby on her hip. Little clues, clothes, shoes, and objects that seemed to indicate a location were on the counter. Pav, your husband planned a surprise trip for your 25th birthday, and you leave in 48 hours, was the text displayed on the screen. Fans realized right once that this was no ordinary celebration. It was a romantic comedy. A real-life moment. In her post, Katie raved about how she couldn't believe it was real and praised Travis for arranging the most unexpected surprise of her life. Her brothers and sisters soon joined in with enthusiasm. Carolyn described it as epic. Lawson and Lydia even used emoticons to encourage Josie, who expressed her excitement. But Reddit had a different discussion as Instagram was erupting with love. There, admirers asked how Travis, who was enrolled in nursing school at the time, managed to organize and embark on such a journey. Discussions concerning whether his curriculum is as difficult as others were sparked by some pointing out that clinicals are infamously demanding with little opportunity for breaks. But that didn't take away from Katie's happiness. In her stories, she talked about how much she felt loved, and described the trip as the most considerate birthday present she had ever received. Travis demonstrated that he knows how to maintain the spark, whether it's for a weekend trip or something more significant. The cutest family updates can occasionally aren't about lavish surprises or large gatherings. They are about small but meaningful acts of love. For Erin Bates Payne, whose 6th kid was just born, that love manifested as her mother, Kelly Jo, a familiar face that appeared just when she needed it most. Fans were drawn to the post because it was straightforward but impactful. Erin posted a video of her kitchen, where Kelly Jo was moving between pots and pans with ease while the sounds of sizzling and cutting filled the air. As stated in the caption, "When your mom arrives to look after you." And there was relief and thankfulness in those words. Food on the table wasn't the only concern. It was about a mother taking charge to provide for her daughter during one of the most delicate and taxing times in life. Admirers showered Kelly Jo's ability to be everywhere at once with appreciation in the comments section. Someone made a joke. "Is she able to teleport? She was here with one daughter first and now she's back." One person wrote, "God bless moms." The scene. The story was told by itself. A variety of carefully arranged salads, grilled meats, and fresh asparagus. Every meal is filled with the subdued comforting force that only a mother can provide. The finest description was provided by Chad and Erin. "I'm so grateful that my mother is here to guide us on this adventure." Kelly Jo continues to be the linchpin of a family as big and hectic as the Bates, demonstrating that sometimes the most heroic deed is simply being there. There are mysteries in every large family, and the Bates clan might have just ignited there. Most recently, entirely by chance. It all began with a straightforward Instagram story honoring Judson's sleepover on his birthday. Judd flashed a peace sign, Emerson smiled, and a small baby wrapped in soft clothing was right there in her arms, according to the article. Fans were in full detective gear in a matter of minutes. Reddit was ablaze with conjecture. Was this Jackson and Emerson's long-rumored child finally arriving? Convinced, several commenters noted the timing of rumors that the pair would already had children. Who else would it be? Lo? A fan wrote. One person teasingly said he's Warden's twin. Some reactions' confidence just served to heighten the craze. As usual, though not everyone was in agreement. A few perceptive followers saw that the caption made no reference to Jackson, and simply thanked Emerson for hosting. It raised questions. If it was really their baby, why draw attention to her alone? Others, however, were more enthralled with the scene itself and extolled the virtues of the stunning front window more than concentrating on the alleged hint. Adding to the commotion, more posts from the same day depict Jackson and Judd fishing, demonstrating their enthusiastic participation in the birthday festivities. Fans were divided by that. Was it a relative's youngster attending the celebration? Or was Emerson holding her own child while Jackson was away creating memories with his younger brother? The fan base is agitated precisely because of the ambiguity. Intentional or inadvertent, the Bates family has a history of dropping breadcrumbs that send viewers into a frenzy of conjecture. Fans will undoubtedly continue to speculate if this was a subtle confirmation, or merely an innocent photo. Josie Bates Baca is one of the Bates siblings who has the ability to transform ordinary family life into a touching highlight reel. She has also offered her admirers a triple dose of sweetness over the last several days. A very personal pregnancy update, toddler milestones, and seasonal customs. The orchard was the first stop. Josie as well as, not only for the fruit, but also for the memories, Kelton gathered their group for an apple-picking excursion. Josie disclosed that the location had sentimental significance because Kelton visited the same orchard as a child. "Our bag is full of apples, but my heart is even fuller," she said alongside pictures of 3 little children running between rows of red apples, barefoot laughing and sticky smiles, calling them the sweetest family and pointing out how much the children resemble both parents. Fans couldn't help but swoon over the memories. However, there were further updates after that. Josie revealed another significant occasion that particularly affected parents worldwide. The first haircut her 18-month-old kid ever had. With a bottle in his hand, he sat in the barber's chair and looked instantly more mature than ever. Josie acknowledged, "He officially looks like a toddler now," her pride and feelings evident. At last, the most poignant moment may have arrived. Josie showed herself to her followers by inviting them to her high-risk OB exam, joking uncomfortably in the car, and then revealing the ultrasound pictures of the 4th baby. Many fans expressed their joy in the comments, believing that the new baby already looked like their siblings. Others commended Joss for being honest about the pleasures and anxieties of pregnancy. Through milestones, ultrasound pictures, and orchards, Josie reminded her fans that motherhood is full of innumerable small moments, and she was sharing the journey with them all. This week, Lydia and Trace Bates focused on honoring their young son in the most imaginative, romantic manner, and the details made the fans smile uncontrollably. Riker recently turned 2, and the difficulties demonstrated once more how extraordinary life events are in their family. When Lydia revealed her homemade birthday cake, it was the moment that stole the show. She made a whole train out of fresh fruit instead of icing and sugar. Melon vehicles piled high with berries, bright green kiwi wheels, and a candle sitting proudly atop. Riker slapped his hands together, his smile saying it all. His high chair while Trace watched. In their comments, fans praised it as being healthier than anything you could purchase from a bakery, smart and charming. However, the festivities continued outside the kitchen. On social media, Trace and Riker's father-son golf outing won hearts. Trace supported Riker at every turn as he swung a pint-sized club with determination, dressed in a little polo and shorts that matched his dad's. Fans joked that Riker had more style at 2 than most, and the pictures were very stunning. Adults do. As if the family update wasn't adorable enough, baby Remy made her debut. A light-hearted argument was sparked when Lydia posted a photograph of herself smiling brightly next to Track's own baby photo. Is she a perfect combination of her parents, or is she her father's twin? Lydia and Trace reminded everyone that even the tiniest birthdays can become treasured family memories with their fruit trains, golf swings, and lovely siblings. For the Bates family, the last several days have been quite the journey. Let's review. Quickly. Fans were crying and appreciating Evan for his hands-on support after watching Carlin's unfiltered postpartum video. Instagram became a romantic comedy after Taty's unexpected 25th birthday trip, and Reddit was unable to stop discussing Travis's nursing school schedule. In the kitchen, Aaron found solace in Kelly Jo's healing hands, demonstrating once more how amazing mothers are. The fanbase may have gone into full detective mode when Jackson and Emerson dropped a baby clue. Joss's journey through the orchard. Fans had a lot to rejoice over, including the toddler's first haircut and that heartfelt ultrasound update. Additionally, Lydia and Track's golf outing and fruit train cake demonstrated how love can be found in the little things. The next twist is always coming with this family, so don't forget to press the bell, like and subscribe.